Just made my tea on this. There it is. Oh, it's quite a nice cup of tea. Listen to the skylark. I am rather stupid. You know what I did? The last time I used this kettle was when I was on my spiritual journey. And last night I made myself a cup of tea because I really needed it. And I didn't wash it out. I had a weird tummy ache. But I've washed it out now and I survived the night. I think I need a little bit more milk. Enough. My cooked milk from last night. I am at Stonehenge. I don't know where Charlie is. I can't see him anywhere. Maybe he's gone already. And I can't get on the internet because I can't use up my battery power. I've got to sort all this out. I don't know how Tim does it. Socks with sandals. I really don't. I mean, this is novel. I wouldn't, I don't mind going away for a weekend in it. And it's nice going out for an evening. You're going to go and see somewhere like Stonehenge. You get up really early in the morning to come and see the sunrise. And it's lovely. But I couldn't live in it. I didn't think I could live in my big van. But I have for 3 years now. 2020 was the February 2020. I took voluntary redundancy. Wish I hadn't, because it was a good job. Just had a few people who didn't like me. Oh, I don't know why, because I didn't do anything. Not that I knew of, anyway. But we're all different, aren't we? I know that as soon as I start driving, that's going to fall down. Because behind that is my bedding, my mattress topper, my duvet, my king-size duvet, my single duvet. And this, and my pillows. I need a big strap to put around it. And I have got a pack of straps, but they're in there. Anyway, I don't know why. Why have they been allowed to shut off this monument from everybody so we can't see it? It's not fair. I think they're doing that to all the precious historic places that we've got all over the world. Because they don't want people to know their history. Because when you know your history, you start to question these elite people and why they keep sending our boys out to wars. It's just a population reduction, and that's all this war that's coming is going to be. I don't know if I'm going to survive it. I've learned all my army skills. I know how to shoot. I don't know how to fish though. I need someone to teach me to fish. I know how to live like this, and I thought that was going to at least give me a night's worth of heating, but it didn't. So, I don't know. I'm trying to live frugally, and I was forced into it, and then once all of this began, I think I'll make another one. Yeah. Enough in there. Don't think I've got enough. And I know now why people have these big water butts. It's better than this. Trying to put it into this. Can you see? So I have to go like this, and it's not good. See if I can do it without spilling it. Enough. That's enough for a cup. Yeah. I have to get things organised if I want to stay in here. To sell my big van, I don't want to because I love it. And it works every time. You know, I turn it on after months of not using it, just living in it, and it goes, it starts. It's brilliant. But this one, I know what the problem is with this one now, because I keep flattening the battery, and I'm thinking, why am I flattening the battery? Why does it keep being flattened? We changed the battery that was in here, and this works the inverter, which gives me power. Well, of late it hasn't been giving me power. We changed that battery, which originally was a stop-start battery. We changed it over to a regular battery, put it in there, and that would be fine as long as I had a solar panel on the roof, which I don't have a solar panel on the roof. That battery was being charged by the main battery. Now, because this is a stop-start, well, it was a stop-start battery, it didn't drain the main battery from power and energy, but this one does. And so this is why I, can't start the car anymore, because it's draining it and it's feeding off of it all the time, rather than I've stopped now, so that should stop taking from the battery. You live and learn, don't you? Anyway, let's make a cup of tea. Okay, cup of tea. Got my tea bags. Not good. I should be taking my gloves off to do this. I'm cold. My sugar in my this pot. Everyone seems to like these pots. I think they're good. Not too much because it gets too sugary and it's syrupy. I need the sugar, especially on days like this. My life, the way it is at the moment, isn't very pleasant. Right, let's see if I can pour this in without spilling it, because it does seem to drip. Look, can you see the way it's dripping? And it's a bit of a silly one, because look, as I'm pouring out, that steam is coming up to heat my hands. Turn that off. So I'm getting burned fingers, which is why I kept the gloves on. But anyway, when I look at this, and I look at Stonehenge, and any kind of historic place that I visit, England and Scotland, Wales, they're all filled with history. Beautiful history of brave people. Where's my bag? Oh, it's in there. And yet it's slowly being taken away from us, and that's why I was so sad when Ross died. Now Britain's Hidden History. His wife has asked me to help with her books. Yeah, that's nice. About, I don't know what time it is, about 8 o'clock. I think. 8 o'clock in the morning. My lips are dry. It's cold outside. Should have just left the door open last night, shouldn't I? Let's start. Because if it doesn't, I'm going to have to get the AA out. I want a little bit more sugar in that. I need a bit of energy and I can't cook because I'm just not ready for it. I was going to have salmon and scrambled eggs this morning, but my fridge cooked it last night. Precious eggs. Who would have thought eggs would have been precious? No. No, the society that we're going into is not very pleasant. They're rationing everything now, before the war has even started. And it's all pre-planned, premeditated. It's completely wrong. I mean, anybody with an ounce of sense can see what's going on. I mean, is this why they kill people off? Because they can see what's happening. They can finally see the reason why they're living the life they're leading. I mean, we go about our business. And I heard Tim from Fair Play Now say, he's an electrician, and he was saying that, you know, he's an electrician, he goes out to work to keep his family safe, and his wife and his children and his home, you know, roof above his head. And that's nice, that's really nice. And he said, you can bet your life the Russian would be thinking that way too. An electrician who's living in Russia, who is a Russian person, would be saying the same thing too. He just wants to go out to work to feed his family. He doesn't want to go out into a battlefield and shoot people. War is stupid. And the only people who profit from it are the bloody rich people. They send the poor people out to be killed. And each one of us has got a price on it. But they were rubbing their hands in the First World War. Those poor lads in those trenches being fooled into believing that they were fighting for freedom. Oh. It's time we turn the tables on them. I can't keep letting them get away with it. We know what's going on. And if you don't know, then you're blind, hypnotised. Okay, I've had nearly all of my life. I've what, in reality, if I look at it in real terms, I've got what, 15 years left? If God so grants me another 5 years above the 70 years and 10. So if I've got, if I survive, which I'm not scared of. I'm not scared of dying, but you think of the kids of today and what world we're going to be living in. Those innocent little children that are being born now. You know, little kids have been told they can change their gender and effectively ruin their lives because they can never have kids themselves by doing that. Oh, it's okay. They've found an answer to it, haven't they? They grow them in a lab now. They grow babies in a lab. Matrix, here we come. I'm thanking God that Woody Harrelson is speaking out. Even if he's just joking about it, it's wonderful that somebody in Hollywood is standing up, recognising it and calling it out for what it is. It's got to stop. Either that or mankind is just doomed as a species. But then I think, well, okay, what if we have to die? I mean, you think they keep telling us that this world is overpopulated. There are acres and acres and acres of land, and you only have to drive up and down the motorway to see that. Granted, now they're building around the motorways, so you can't see the fields. Building on green belt land. And farmers are getting angry because they can't grow the crops. And they're paying them actually to stop growing. That's to starve us all. And now they're going to make it illegal to grow vegetables. They don't want you to survive. Anybody with an ounce of sense can see it. They just want control. It's not to do with money. It's not to do with money at all. They can just flick a switch and get more as often as they want. They're in control of it, aren't they? And if you want to have this 15-minute city and you think, oh yeah, that's a good idea, because you think, oh, I'll be able to go out and go and see Stonehenge whenever I want, or whatever site that you like. It took me 2.5 hours to get here yesterday. That's well out of the 15-minute city concept. There's no way you'd be able to come and visit places like this anymore. So, you think, right, I'll do it all underhand. I'll keep it under my belt. I won't tell anybody. But no, you won't be able to do that, because along the way you need to stop off for fuel, you need to get something to eat, you need to go to the toilet, you need to find somewhere to park, you need to, all these places. You can't just walk here. And not many of us have got a horse now, so we can't ride, okay? Or get in a carriage and go there. You're going to need money. So, who's going to be tracking the money? And we've got the CBDCs in. These fuckers at the top are controlling again. What's wrong with them? Live and let live. It's not about the money. It's a chess game to them. Watch Game of Thrones, Battle of the Bastards. You'll see what I mean. That's where Jon Snow meets Ramsay on the battlefield. It's not just them two names. It's all the men that support them. They gave up their lives. I know that's only a story, but that is a good representation of what war is about. You just keep... Look, okay, two armies meet on a battlefield like this. One side there with 200 men, and one side over here with 200 men. Okay? They both meet in the middle and kill each other off until 5 men remain on that side and 10 men remain on that side. Who's the winner? That side, because they've got 10 men left. That is barbaric. And that is exactly what war is about now. You know, you've got Putin and idiotic Biden, buffoon of a man that we've got. Sneaky, nasty, two-faced, double-edged sword that we've got right now. Meeting up with these people from the EU. We don't know what deal they've made. They haven't made it public. And yet, they're giving our sovereignty away to the WHO. How can they do that as a private business? It's like me saying to, I don't know, I'm going to buy that community. And whatever I say, they do. That's what they've done for the whole world. 192 nations today are in their control. How many millions of people is that? Or should I say billions? I don't want to complain, especially when I'm in such a paradise. I want to go out here and look at the beauty of the place and meet nice people, which I do. I meet lovely people. And when I get this spiritual journey sorted out, I'll show you the rest of it. Just finding the time to put the tapes together. Videos, I should say, not tapes anymore, are they? I don't know. Shall I have another cup of tea, or shall I go? I want to meet Charlie, but I don't know where he is. Just put everything away. Damn it. Clean this out with a toilet roll. I don't know what my kitchen roll is. Put the milk away and let's get a move on. See if I can find Charlie. Doubt very much if I'll be able to find him. Well, it's 9:01 and it's all packed away. So I think I'll probably be off on my journey now. Shame, isn't it? Got some nice photos. I don't know where Charlie is. And I've looked up and down. I can't remember what his vehicle looks like. I know it's an old, like, coach type thing, isn't it? Looks like one of those old ambulances, big square box thing with roundish kind of cornered windows. Where have I got to go? Let's see if I can get the thing going. I've got my AA card. Right. I hope so. Yeah, I have. Got a National Trust card. I haven't got a English Heritage card. That would have allowed me free entry. That's 2 places I've been now that needed English Heritage. So, let's see if this is charged up enough. An old army man, probably an old veteran, running up and down. Why'd you do it? I just want them all to end and stop fighting. Turn it off. Everything off except the battery running. Okay. We need to get back onto the 303 road towards Andover. At least the car's died. I've got to turn around now. Down the end, I think. I've locked the doors. Stop this van now, then the battery might not go again. Someone's got a caravan up here. Is it up here or not? Yeah, I don't think he is. It's not here. He's gone. Oh, I don't think he's here.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't get my tea last night. It was a bit late when I found out that he'd called me.
Oh, don't worry. I'm at Stonehenge at the moment trying to turn around.
You alright?
Yeah, I've forgotten what it was I was going to call you about.
Don't worry about it.
I think I've figured out, though, why my battery keeps going flat.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to have to help me put that stop-start battery back in.
Alright.
Because remember, I haven't got a solar panel to keep recharging it.
Yeah.
And I think that's the reason why it was in there. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to figure out why the battery keeps going flat. Because it's taking all the power from the main battery, isn't it?
Yeah, you could do with the solar panel, couldn't you, really?
No, it's a good idea, but I can't find Charlie because I was going to meet Charlie here. And Tim said that he's already gone. He only spent a couple of days here, but I haven't seen anybody. And this Stonehenge is all closed off to everybody. You can't go into it. It's horrible.
Alright, so you're down there then?
Yeah, I'm here. On this road that's, it's kind of like so awful. They don't want you to be on this place.
It's a bit dodgy though, isn't it? Stonehenge. It didn't really certainly like... It's
What?
not real, is it, Stonehenge?
What do you mean it's not real?
If you go on to a guy called Jeremy, so look at his videos, they'll show you erecting it and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just another thing to make the earth look actually older than it is again, isn't it?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So I did see something that was in 1920s. They were showing them constructing them, black and white photographs. So.
Yeah, it's all dodgy. Nothing's what it seems, mate, I'm afraid. So what are you doing down there? Then you're stopping down there long?
Well, I was going to meet up with some van people, but I can't find them. So maybe they're just hiding. Anyway, I think I smell, so I'd rather not meet them. Oh dear. Because well, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you live in this van, because it's okay on one or two occasions, but I was thinking, how on earth can you live in this? Because if I give up my big van, I cannot live in this.
You get used to it.
I know, it's something you get used to, but I was sitting there crying last night thinking, I can't do this.
Oh dear.
I can't. I don't know how you do it.
If your bed's okay, you're alright, to be fair.
Oh yeah, I've got a good mattress now, but it's just so small, the space, and I was struggling. I had to take my boots off because I couldn't get my feet around anything. And then I was trying to think, well, I've got the loo sorted, I've got my bed sorted, I just need to find out how to comfortably cook, basically, because I can't really.
Yeah, that's the thing, you try and do it by the back door if you can, and open the back door a bit.
I've got my mattress up by the back door. Oh, this road is awful. Oh, anyway, I better go because I've got, battery is going to go flat in a minute and I need it.
Yeah, I've got a job at 10 o'clock, so I've got to go. I've got some pictures on Steve to go on some doors on, so I've got to make a move. I'll see you soon then.
Okay, alright. Bye, bye. Awful road. Really don't want you to drive on this now. I've got to go to Andover and I don't know which way to go. I'm going to turn this heater on because it's cold. I just need a hot bath, warm up. This road is awful and my battery's going to go flat soon. Really don't want you to be on this road, do they? I have to get a horse. No left turn. We need a Land Rover for a place like this. Somebody's dumped a fridge. It's not pleasant, is it? Oh my goodness me.